Hi everybody. As promised, I was going to make a video when I received my package from Fishing Care Package. A month ago, I ordered some swim baits and other tackle from them. I've seen their ad on Facebook. I know most of you probably do. If you go to any fishing sites, it'll pop up in your feed. Uh, they had a flash sale on some swim baits, which I use a good bit, and they get rather expensive. They had a 1 pound bag for $9, $9.99. Uh, Pretty good deal for them. So decided to give them a try. They also had a BOGO on any of their boxes, so I went ahead and ordered two of the lower end bass boxes just to see what they get. Excuse me. It's kind of a same deal like the Lucky Tackle Box. Other providers pay a flat rate and you get a box of lures. It's supposed to be well over the value. Uh, so I said, well, this buy one get one free. I really can't lose with it. So here we go. Let's see what we got. I don't have any boxes like come with others, which I really don't care if I get a box or a bag. They send them in bags. Apparently this is one of them. Let's see. We got I like these. It's basically cotton candy, watermelon, uh, Senko style baits, stick baits. I'll use those. You got some beaver style baits. It's almost a tomato color, but it is a little more orange. But those will work good, especially with a green jig. Hey. And there are some Habit Bobby Lane swim baits. I will definitely use those. Grass Pig Juniors. I've used them before. I like them. Hard to find in my area, really. Now this guy's, let me see if I can get a generic crankbait made in China. Almost a cross between trout and a clown pattern. You can see. I don't know if that'll ever make the box. And this I do like. It's a backstabber lure, 14 to 18 foot deep diver. And it is in a white foil. Backstabbers are the ones, the center treble was on the back. I would have never bought one for this deep. Just most of the time I'm fishing that deep, I'm not fishing grass. Most of the time it's ledge fishing, stuff like that. And reason for the hook on the back, if you don't know, is just to keep it out of the grass and coming back with a swamp monster. Most of the time fishing a crankbait. But still, I definitely be using that. Let's see what else we have. Second bag of goodies. Alright. Got some more swim baits. These are Kind of like the white ice from another brand. I use these all the time. Those will get used. Like this. It's Z-Cross and White Pearl. I'll definitely use those, especially bed fishing next spring. You keep the sight on those pretty good. Even if the water's a little bit dingy, you're able to see those pretty good. And these I do like. These almost like a peanut butter and jelly color. It's like a Magnum finesse worm. And we got two hard baits again. Well, another generic, no name. I do believe these are just straight from China, made, not even marketed. I've ordered some cheap on eBay. A lot of times just repaint. That's probably what these two will be. They'll be repaints. Because I'm definitely going to change out the hooks. So if I take it off, I'm probably throwing a coat on it in the color that I'll definitely use. Which this one isn't bad. I use that color a good bit. But the other one, the clown trout, that's probably not going to make the grade. I never caught one of those around here. And we actually have another name brand, a Vicious jerkbait. Decent color. It still may get shot. A little dark. And the rest of it should be my ghost swim baits. And of course, it's not. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ghosts. There's a lot of cobalt blue, gold flake. Chartreuse. So that's more along the lines of what I ordered, or what was supposed to be in the package, and it was going to be various sizes. Wasn't worried about the size wise because I use a different jig head, different depths, different areas. But I mean, most of these colors I use. Period. The chartreuse and flake probably won't get used. Just have never used a straight chartreuse swim bait. I know some people do, but I like the smoke, clear, white shad imitators. I don't necessarily go for a reaction strike with them. It's more of a visually, they think it's a bait fish and I'm hungry type of deal. This one's okay. It's still a little dark for what I like. It's not opaque. I mean, it is opaque. You can't see through it. No flash as well. This one is shot the same way. You can't, no flash to it. Just dead body, and I believe that if you don't have a flash to it, a lot of times it's more of a just aggravated bite. Another way to put it. This one is not too bad. There's a little bit of flake to it. As for the others, the darker ones, some are almost black. They're so dark. A lot of these won't get used. So I'll email them, message them. I don't see a whole lot coming out of it, because the whole reason I made this video, it's been a month of aggravation. When I ordered, it said 4 to 6 days shipment. Most companies out there are pretty good about getting their stuff out in a timely manner. I understand this is a small company. They have like 4 employees. That's fine. I'm all for a small business. The only problem I have with it is you set up a site and you constantly run sales on that site. Advertise them on Facebook, Instagram, all over social media. Flash sale, BOGOs, and apparently it's hard for you to keep up with your orders. Very little customer service at all, and I'll go into that in a few minutes. But there's a direct correlation as to customer service as to sales, and if they keep going at the rate they're going, this won't be around too long. Even though I understand they hand pour these baits, and they are good looking baits. They're not bad quality. The only problem I have with this bag is it's not the color it's supposed to be. That's why I specifically ordered it. I didn't want a mixed bag. I wanted a single color, standalone, and it was close to what I use 90% of the time. I don't like to have one-offs in a bag, go out, throw it, catch 3 or 4 fish that are on that color, that size, and the last one tears it in two. I don't have any more. And it's not like I can just order some more and you'll see why. But on September 9th, I placed my order. And like I said, it said it had a 4 to 6 day shipment window fulfillment. Not bad. I've seen some take longer. That's fine. Well, I waited about 2 weeks and sent an email, because I'd received a confirmation email that my order was confirmed. Waited about 2 weeks, sent an email, just checking, see when this possibly ship, and that was almost verbatim. Nothing bad, just checking on my order. 2 days go by, no response. Send another one, just copy paste, send another one. Another day goes by, no response. So I proceed to Google them. I'm gonna see if I can find a phone number. Most times it's easier to talk to someone face to face. You can get it out, know what everything laid on the table, person to person. So I did a Google search. Well, that turned up a phone number for the director. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't know if it is or not. Never talked to the man. So I looked, called it, rang. This person has a voicemail that is full. So didn't get anywhere with it. While I was Googling it, I seen a link to some videos. So I went on and watched a few of them. And I should have watched them first. 90% of the videos that I've seen on Fishing Care Package are because of horrible service, unhappy customers. And some of them still have not received their baits. I seen one, and he was why I ended up receiving my baits. I kind of followed his lines, almost aggravating them. I messaged them through Facebook, through their Facebook page. I got an automated response. I gave them my order number. They said they'll check on it. 2 days later, I hadn't heard anything back. I know they've been on Facebook because they were listing new ads for flash sales and BOGOs, and so I messaged them back again. Any update on my order? Put my order number. Nothing. Couple days. So I went to Better Business Bureau for Florida, which is where this is based out of. And lo and behold, they have a 1.4 rating out of 5. Imagine that. And also, you guys, they do not accept PayPal, and I know why now. PayPal requires a certain rating to be able to use their service, because PayPal is a customer service based company. If you're not happy, you're able to get your money back. So I filed the report. 30 minutes later, bing, a response. So I'm guessing Better Business Bureau emailed them. They got it. They really don't want that kind of publicity. So they said my order had shipped. This was 2 Thursdays ago. Well, great. Can you provide me tracking? I'll get that in the morning. Okay. Next day goes by, nothing. Goes by another day, nothing. So I started doing what this other guy done. Every time they posted on social media, their posts, I commented. Would love to be able to use these baits, but I don't think I'll ever receive them. Kind of snippy comments, not rude, but trying to get my point across that you need to take care of your customers, at least answer the questions. If it's shipped, fine. Give me a tracking number. You're supposed to notify me per their website. They have my phone number to text me, my email. I messaged them on Facebook, messaged them on Instagram. They have every means to contact me. They even have my address. Send me a letter. It'll be here in 2 days. So, of course, every time I posted, 15 minutes later, it was gone. They'll delete it, which they do with most of them. Which I haven't done previously, but if you go to their Facebook page, their ads, Instagram, monitor the comments, you can set up for notifications when somebody posts. You'll see notifications pop up like crazy. You'll go back. You might be able to catch them and see them. Most of the time, it'll go back and it'll say 15 comments, on the post. You'll pull up comments and there'll be 3 comments. It's because the others, they deleted. And they have right to. That's their post. But it showed me how many people were disgruntled with them, and kind of see why. Because it's been a lengthy process. I didn't get any response to those too much. It's just an automated response. The package is shipped, still no tracking number. So I decided to take it one step further. I filed a complaint with the FTC. Lo and behold, that day, I get a tracking number. I said, hey, thanks, I appreciate that. I go to and they use standard mail, priority shipping. I use it a good bit when I sell on eBay. Go to the tracking number, and it says shipping label created. I immediately respond to them and I say, I thought this shipped last Thursday. And I had screenshot the conversation off of Messenger, and I posted it with it. No response. So I just gave them another comment and said, I use priority mail frequently, and if this had shipped Thursday like you had said to start with, it would already be in the system. The other guy had said that he received a tracking number and it put him off another month, because you can go on and create a tracking number and then you can go back later if your business and cancel it, and get your money. As long as it doesn't reach the post office, you can get your money back. So he said it was stall tactic, and I figured they were trying to do that with me. So I wanted to make sure I was going to get my package. So I commented a few more times, and they actually started texting me, believe it or not. They said it had shipped, or was in their shipment bin that would be going out. And I checked while I was at work the other night, checked, and at midnight it was received by the post office. So I knew something was coming one way or the other, and I know I wanted to make a video to see what we got, see how it was, give my review on it. Baits themselves, other than this one, guys, don't. If you want a good business, don't do this. Don't include another bag of soft plastics. Cheap crankbaits make you look cheap. Especially, they're knockoffs. This one's a knockoff of a Rapala. And I paint baits, and I use a lot of blanks. I've used this blank specifically before, but that pattern is a joke. I paint it up and give it something more mimics a baitfish or a brim, sunfish, something. It just shows what kind of quality you're getting. I got one in each bag. I got one quality lure, hard bait. And like I said, soft plastics I'm fine with. Soft plastics are pretty much soft plastics. It's whether or not that's something I throw. You get 2 of the fishing care package. I'm guessing they pour these as well. That's fine. They're good quality baits. I mean, they make them themselves. These, they didn't make. They come from Ding Dong province. That's pretty much what I quote them when they come. And I've gotten some baits I've ordered from China. I have some plopper style baits that I've ordered. I'm happy with. Got them real cheap, but they are in a shag color. Something that I use, something most people use. Like these, the Zoom. I'm fine with any Zoom package. I use it all day long, one way or the other. Swim baits, like I said, I'm fine with any swim baits. I mean, these will get used at some point. There will be a situation I say, well, I'm gonna throw it on. But for what I was wanting the specific color that I ordered, and now I see why they delayed. And then they just threw these in to say, hey, here's swim baits. I don't believe I will order from them again. I won't even bother with returning. Again, I forgot to mention, they did refund my shipping costs. But that's because I aggravated the crap out of them. I don't believe if I would have done what I done, I still wouldn't have anything. Be honest with you. I would rather not go through the headache, and I'll spend $5 a pack for right now until I find something else. Just because, like I said, the one thing I specifically ordered I didn't get, and it specifically stated the color. I would want to say I was surprised, but after what I've went through trying to get it shipped, I'm not really surprised. These don't surprise me. This doesn't surprise me. Honestly, I thought this would be right. Swim baits would be right. And I thought I would receive really crappy boxes. The bass boxes. In most part, other than those two lures. I mean, for the bass box was BOGO. It's basically $15. 3, 4, 6 packs of soft plastics, and 2 pretty good hard baits. It's not bad. If you figure finding them on sale somewhere, $2 a bag. That's on sale. I kind of don't figure retail a lot of times because unless it's just something I specifically have to have, I'm not paying retail. I'll find it on sale online somewhere. I'll do a little research, and then I'll buy up a few bags. But you figure that's $12 worth at $2 a bag, just sale price. So almost my money back, and then the 2 hard baits, basically a bonus. The other 2, knock them off the repaints, and so I'm happy with those. I'm not happy about these, but if you feel the need to order, make sure you don't need your stuff soon. You don't need exactly what you order. And I would say have patience, because yes, 4 or 5 people run the company, but there's a limit to the patience. And Buyer Beware, their website, if you go to it, do a little research, they have a 30-day refund policy. Well, guess what? 30 days to get my package with harassment, basically. There's guys that's waited a year, haven't received anything. So once you order from them, it states that you've read their policies. What's the 30-day refund policy? Guess what? 30 days, you're out of luck. that was the other thing I enacted. I told them I wanted to that's why I got my shipping refund. Because I told them I had no assurance that they had shipped my product. Even though they said they shipped it, I had no tracking number at the time. I was enacting my right to a refund. But yeah, just beware if you do order, and hit them on the sale. Do it as cheap as you can, like I did. Try to get just to see what they're about. But and there's guys that's commented, said they received theirs in a week and a half. I don't know what they ordered. They could have just ordered. You can just go on and just order stick base. I'm sure they had these stacked up, or they made them, put them up. Uh, these, I'm guessing they sold quite a few, many more than they anticipated, and that's why it was delayed. They were going to try to make more, and there's just not enough people to do it. But my only tip to them is, I'm like I said again, I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm for a small business. Like I said, their baits themselves are quality. I'm not going to knock their baits. The way you go about it is crappy. You have to understand you're a small business. Don't run a sale every day on BOGOs. I understand you want the business. You don't have to run those sales every day, every other day. If you're not able to keep up with your demand as it is, run a sale once a month. You'll get flashed with orders as long as people get their product and they're happy. A lot of those people will wait for that sale. They know a sale's coming. They'll wait for it, jump all over it. You'll have a influx of orders. But to run one every day when you're not keeping up production with your other ones, it's bad business. And it just, like I said, if it would have been a straightforward, we're 90 days out on shipments, you can post that on your website on the header. Some shipments may take 60 to 90 days. Okay, then. I won't expect it for that long. I won't expect it for that long. When I ordered, it said 4 to 6 days. I waited 2 weeks before I sent anything. And there was an amendment in a link. It said they took an annual fishing trip for 2 weeks. And that's fine. Post that on the order page. Don't post it on the side page you have to go to. And with the harassment, that's about the window. Close to it. That's fine. But you have guys that literally have been waiting a year and haven't received anything, and that is pitiful. Feel sorry for them. It's just the aggravation part of it. The money. I want my money, or I want my product. But it's the aggravation of trying to get to deal with someone. If you're taking all these orders, making as much as you do, apparently, with the orders, hire one person for PR and for customer service. All they do all day is answer customer service emails. Guess what? Or the owner is the best person to do it, because guess what? He will see what quick service will get you. You give quick service. If I would have had 2-week turnout, even 3-week, without ever having to contact them, I'd order from them again. But the fact I had to contact their Better Business Bureau before I got the first response from them, that tells me a lot. Uh, just drains someone when you have to go through all that uh, every day, checking my emails, trying to contact them, posting on their posts. It gets aggravating. But that being said, like I said, they do make a quality product. I'm not going to knock them on that. I'm not going to knock them for the bass box other than 2 China lures. I'm not going to ask for a refund or anything or exchange. Eventually I'll use them. I don't expect an exchange. I'm not going to pay to ship them back. That's more money out of my pocket. But I will not order from them again unless I see a drastic turnaround in reviews, and I'll keep tabs on it. Like I said, I like their baits. I'll keep tabs on them, but it's going to take a lot to get me to order from them again. I hope y'all have a good day. Hope this was a little bit informative to you, and makes you think before who you order from. Y'all have a good one. I'll give any updates. I'll make another video if I get a response about the colors. And like I said, I'm not about giving them bad PR. If they step up when I email them and tell them the bag was mixed lot, and they said, well, we'll go send you out what you ordered, I will make a video praising them for it, because that's the turnaround that they need. And be on the lookout for it, but don't expect it. Thanks.